Welcome in everyone to another DayZ live stream. Today we're back once again, and yeah, we got some stuff to talk about today. So hope you're all doing well today, by the way. And today we're joined by Lynn, the marketing specialist for DayZ.
No.
And we're going to do a bit of talking today, mainly about the teaser that came out for 1.28 yesterday. If you didn't know, 1.28 released two stable versions yesterday. We released a usual teaser video with it. And yeah, it was an interesting one, and there's a lot of stuff to kind of talk about with it. And we said we share, the processes of how these things are kind of created, I guess, and break it up a little bit and go from there. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the teaser. We said we'd show it off again for anybody who maybe didn't see it yesterday. Afterwards, then once we've done kind of talking about the trailer and stuff, we will then play a bit of 1.28 as well, and we'll hop onto some servers. So yeah, I think it should be quite good. So, Lynn, I'm going to leave it up to you as we have some topics to discuss.
Yeah.
So the trailer. A lot of people were
the teaser. Yes,
were a big fan of it. They were
Thank you.
they were enjoying it, and they said that it was very. It seemed like it was inspired by a lot of Hollywood style movies. In a way,
yeah.
And
yes, like spaghetti westerns and stuff.
Yeah. So how do you go about doing it?
So I've been wanting to do this for a while. Mostly because it's an interesting, very DayZ concept. Like it's to be fighting with multiple people at a time. Like the central theme is like confusion.
Yeah.
Like you don't know who, speaking from experience, like when you're in a firefight, most of the time, the really, really cool thing about DayZ is you are uncertain whether you're gonna survive this firefight or not. So I've been wanting to do this. So if you can,
yes, let me swap scenes
swap
very
it a
quickly.
bit. So, yeah. So this is a screenshot that I took in 2022. So it's like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I have had this idea for a while. I was helping with Scotty with storyboards and everything. I kind of pitched it because this is like a really hard process, right? Because we don't necessarily use any special scripting. Holy shit, what's going on? Sorry.
There's people talking in the other room.
I have very short attention span. Sorry. So I was it's like a really hard process essentially because we don't really use special scripting. Everyone you see in the trailers is a person at a laptop. Maybe with
one
some
person with two laptops.
Yeah, maybe some exceptions there, but like there's a lot of planning around it. It's kind of like a live shooting. I have some backgrounds on that, so it's a very interesting process. I mean, if we can do it, community can definitely do it. There's like a lot of storyboarding at first, making sure there's a whole lot of reshoots, which a lot of headaches
and a lot of coordination. Right?
A lot of coordination because imagine you were coordinating 10 people to do the right motion at the right minute. It's not an easy task, but shout out to a video team for indulging me on this.
Yes,
because they really pull through everything for us because it's not an easy job.
No.
I wish it were.
No,
I will most likely never do it again. Because it's just like the organizing is a lot of work. I think the last time we did it was 118. I'm not sure if you remember the trailer for 118, which is.
So the 118 would have been the
explosive update, yeah, which is like two factions fighting near a base.
We can probably actually show it. I guess.
I mean, we can.
Yeah,
I can ask people. Yeah.
DayZ, our chat. Do you want to see it quickly? Let me do this, and we'll just do 1.8 update.
Oh.
Well, okay.
Peggy.
I'll put it on mute because we don't need to hear the audio, I guess. But this was like the last time there was, I guess, a lot of multiple characters in the one.
Yeah.
In the one kind of update. I haven't seen this trailer in a while. Yeah, where it was like a base raid, I guess, wasn't it? A base raid, defend kind of situation. So yeah, there's like it's kind of very similar in the way it was done, I would assume anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, if you want to check this trailer out or teaser out in full, you can.
And you can
check that
see
on
some
YouTube.
familiar faces, like right there. If you can pause, not there.
You know when we'll be able to.
Yeah, that's all right there. Yep.
Oh, pause it there.
Pause there.
Hang on, sorry, chat. There.
Boom. Yep, that's the same character that we are. Well, like essentially all the DayZ trailers. It may seem like they all random, but they all share the same kind of story universe.
There's
that's not universe. It's just like 1 minute videos.
Yeah, there's kind of like a reason to it, I guess.
Yeah,
a reason to all the characters and the way they are, and yeah, it's pretty cool to see that way.
Someone said the videos are really cool. Thank you. They should make a full DayZ lore video with same footage. We don't. So, I'm sure you all know that DayZ's official motto is "This is DayZ. This is your story."
Yeah.
So a lot of the time we don't want to be telling people a story. Like the reason why we do we don't do overarching story. Like, hey, why does this happen? Why is there an apocalypse? We don't really try to answer those questions. What we try to do is give tribute to, for example, player behaviors, like how people behave in the games. Sometimes they're not the best, but it's like longtime fans. Like giving tribute to the longtime fans is through characters is kind of like the best we do.
Yeah.
For example, we do have one story which is Yellow King versus Hana. So the same goes for that as well. They're more like a condensed story in a contained space rather than this is happening because of this. But these are cool characters that we're trying to use.
I did see a comment on the YouTube side. Let me see what it was. How many tries did it take to get that gas nade through the window?
It was a lot. It was a lot. I was there. Yeah, I was there. The video team hated us for writing that in the script. They're like, you're idiotic. So some of us had to jump on a car and aim it. No, but it's not just getting the grenade into the window, but to turn on cue.
Yeah.
While the thing broke at the same time. So.
Because there's so many moving parts, right? It's hard to
yeah.
Up. And you'll notice yourself, Chad, if you've played long enough, you get a grenade and you throw it into a window, and there's nothing worse than seeing that grenade hit the frame of the window and come straight back at you. It's
for sure, yeah.
Yeah, it's not great, but yeah.
Yep.
So what else do we have on it as well? Let me check my place.
Yeah.
So we went through, inspiration. How do you research something like this? Like, what's the research that goes into these? To be able to...
I choose a topic or the kind of scene that I want. Like, for example, this is a shootout kind of tense showdown scene. So there's a lot of I think Quentin Tarantino does a lot of those things, like in Reservoir Dogs. Someone on YouTube comment yesterday said Wind River, which is a very accurate. It was one of them. From 2017.
Yeah.
There's one film. What is it called? Once Upon a Time in the West, I think.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, is that?
No, in the West. I think it's the older Western film. Which is something that I used to do. I had a class during college where we have to re-edit the scenes to make it have different effects. So that kind of have a lasting impact on me. So I always wanted to do a Western theme. Scene.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It is quite cool. And yeah, so a lot of YouTube searching, a lot of video searching, I guess, to see what we can do it.
Yeah. Well, I think I have a big I started doing teaser this year. I have a big shoe to fill because Cody did it really well for the past I don't know how many years, but he's so I'm learning a lot from him for sure. Yeah, so I kind of copy a lot of his research methods, looking for the correct scene. I also do screenshots for now Mark is doing, but like usually I used to do the screenshots for every social post that we have. So like every screenshot has like a story to tell. It literally is a frame.
Yeah.
The difference is like the teaser moves. So.
Yeah, and so I'm also now learning a lot from Lynn when it comes to the screenshots that we use and stuff like that. Always a lot to learn.
Yeah.
Always a lot to learn. So recording or shooting the trailer and limitations.
Oh shit! Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, like there were like 9 people in here.
I think there was nearly a maximum of 9 people.
Yeah. So like I said, we don't have any like special script.
No.
Script type to like move the character. So like every movement you see, every shot that like the character you see on the screen is essentially a guy at a desk playing the game.
Yeah.
Like just trying to get the shots right again and again and again. I guess I can say like it's a long process because there's a lot of iterations, making sure that like some stuffs are coherent, and yeah,
a lot of drafts.
There's a lot of drops. Yeah, I mean limitation wise, it's DayZ. We're an older game, but limitations create creativity. Essentially,
that's very true. That's true. So, if you've watched the trailer or saw it at even the start the stream, or I should say teaser, you might notice that there was a lot of sound design that went in to the teaser. A lot of sound design that went into the video, and it was one of the guys from is it the video team? One of the guys from the video team that does it, or is it the audio team? Yeah,
it's he's part of I think he's like senior sound designer for us.
Senior sound designer,
and he published a video just detailing every process, like all the process that he went through to make because if you can see
sounds, because I need to find something cool
and like in-game audios, like we have to add in some sounds, some like Foley stuff in there, and he did a fantastic job. It's if you want to see, we'll link it somewhere.
Yes, right? If you do ! Update in chat, both YouTube and Twitch, there's a link to this video here as well. It's pretty long and probably quite detailed. I haven't fully watched it all myself yet. It's 2 hours and 20 minutes long, but if you're interested in this type of stuff and how these are made, it's definitely worth a watch. And it's pretty cool, I think, anyway. It is certainly cool. Speaking of audio, there was more audio that included, right?
I'm not sure how many of you really listen to the teaser, because there's like a really good soundtrack behind it, right?
Yes.
I think it's from this guy, like who he I think he worked for us, I think. But he plays in a Western psychedelic band, which is like a really cool mix, right? Oh no, we're broke.
Oh no, I can't actually sign in. No. Oh wait, actually, can I do it here?
Yeah, we can play it on Bandcamp. Yeah. So like, if you want to like listen to the original music, go and support them. They're pretty cool. Yep.
It is certainly pretty cool.
Yep.
But, so I won't play that anymore because it's probably loud.
Yeah.
But so it's quite cool that we have a lot of different stuff and we're able to use some different music, and this is definitely something that you should look into this, especially if you have any interest in this whatsoever. Always worth taking a look into, in my opinion. But it's pretty cool, isn't it?
So do you guys have any questions, or should I just leave you with Mark to play the game?
Yeah, so any questions you have about the teaser?
Or anything that you want to ask, because I also like work kind of closely with the dev team as well, so I may have some answer.
Leave us know. We will see.
Will the story of Yellow King continue? Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I think we are. Yeah, I think he was in 127, like faintly towards the end of it. Yeah, it's I think it's like an intentional kind of teasing towards some continuation of his stories. Yeah, for sure he will continue.
Definitely. If you're looking for the sound design video as well, do ! Update in chat, and the link will be in with all the rest of the update stuff. So it's all linked together, so you should be able to find it there quite easily. Yeah.
Was it Hana or did you answer that already? Yeah, definitely. The girl who got the final shot towards the end, that's definitely Hana. We have to like kind of switch around. That's one thing that I have to really keep it in mind. It's that I can't dress them in like really because it's in Sako. I don't think you would survive in like a normal Hana shirt.
Yeah, that is true. How long does it take on average to make a teaser?
Like a few months. No, not a few months. I think it's like the planning took like 2 weeks or so, and then like production we give like a generous a month to sometimes more. But as soon as the guys are like good to go, like we have set the parameters of like what's gonna be in the update, we start like working on the trailer.
Yeah, I think usually the editing phase is probably the editing and the sound design.
Yeah,
phase
like
is usually the
it's
longest.
usually the reshoots and like just
And
making
reshoots,
sure that like the thing is coherent. But like because like not everything we write down in the storyboard is coherent. And then like there's a lot of back and forth with the video team, who are like great guys. I think you've seen some of them already.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely. Chat. So,
how much do the DayZ devs save on toilet paper by not wiping? I am from Southeast Asia, so like we use the bun guns.
don't even want to ask. I don't know what that
It's a bun gun, you know. I think it's a superior method than toilet paper.
Good to know.
He started it, so
yeah.
Yellow King, is he still prevalent? Yeah, for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a lot of stuff going on. Is the animation team mostly work with the mocap, or do you guys do any key animation? Ooh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
I think we have a mocap studio. Yeah, not in Prague, but like I think outside of Prague.
Yes.
That's where usually, well, like animation team usually. I think it depends on which animation you're talking about because it could be, wait, what's going on?
I'm gonna show you, motion cap.
Oh yeah, there you go.
As it's here.
This is the animation kind of like mocap we did for the teaser. Teaser for Frostline, for sure. That's Scotty right there.
Yeah.
That's boss right there.
That is the boss right there.
That is the boss. Yes.
So I guess it really does depend on what you're wanting to get out of a teaser, right? It depends. Like in the 128 one, there wasn't any mocap; it was just all in.
Yeah, it's all in game. Yeah.
You know. So.
2013 animations. Animation is animations. Come on. like Lilo and Stitch came out in 2001. It's still great animations. Okay, there's no time limit on which is like better.
Yes. Also, if you want to check out this full video that we're watching right now, chat, it's on the DayZ YouTube channel. Just scroll down a couple of videos and you'll see it. It's after the Frostline teaser.
Is there a blooper reels hidden somewhere of the funny moments that happened during the teaser productions? Ooh, yeah. I don't think we want to show that because there's a lot of screaming. You know, like don't move. Why the you know? Can I square?
I mean, you can if you guys say it.
Why the fuck are you moving?
Yeah, right.
You know, like a lot of like misfiring.
Yeah,
misfiring happens. It's hilarious. You know, like I think we did a screenshot one the other day, and Mark shot me, and I was holding the camera, so like you know
we were taking and I shot him.
Yeah, like maybe we should start taking some videos, and like record ourselves doing bloopers. But
could be doable. Yeah, could be doable. Yeah.
Is that you doing this? That's not me. That's Scotty, I think.
Yeah.
And another marketing specialist. Well, I think he's a brand manager from Vigor. He's our one of our. He helps out a lot with like mocaps and stuff.
Oh, that helps. Yeah. That certainly helps. That definitely does help.
That might not be true, but don't Don't quote me on this. Okay.
Any more questions, chat, about the
Last questions.
teaser?
Your twin, right? Wait, are you talking about the guy in the teaser? If that's the case, I don't think he looks. We have glasses. That's it.
Must
Yeah,
be twins. You've
must be twins.
Yeah.
It's like reverse Superman thing.
Definitely.
Will we see a few more unique items related to the character stories like Hana's backpack in the future? We're talking about it. I think I can say that. Don't kill me, please. But yeah, we're looking into it. I think it's cool to have, um, um,
Yeah.
the special. Like I think it's genuinely cool. Like in Livonia, and you go to, the bunker and you find Hana's backpack. I think it's like a kind of status statement.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's very good. That's certainly true.
Yep. Yeah.
Right. I think that is it.
That is it.
I think we're all out of questions.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, chat, I guess that is the first part of this stream done. We just wanted to...
there's actually one quick question. How are the sounds created for the game? Would be awesome for review. We were planning to get a sound designer on board, but he's very shy. So
and there's a language barrier. So.
There's a language barrier as well. So but yeah, we will do some stream with like people who are in charge of making sounds, because it's a very complicated process.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of balancings involved. There's a lot of working with among departments to make sure which sound is the correct one.
Yeah, it's definitely a thing. It would be cool to do when we're working on it. So hopefully one day we'll be able to get someone from sound design or something on, or at least make a video on it or something. It'd be quite interesting. What goes into it. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Well, as I said already, chat, that's part 1 of this stream done. We just wanted to bring Lynn in and kind of talk about the 128 teaser. As there's a lot of work goes into these, and we kind of wanted to show that a little bit, I guess, and kind of explain how it works. And hopefully you enjoyed, hearing about it.
Oh, do you wanna answer that one?
What's the reasoning behind the big durability nerf for 556 and the opposite for 762? So, chat, good news. There is no durability nerf in 128. You can go test it. It's not a thing. It was reverted, and so there's no.
I think that's the reason why we have experimental.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Branch is because if something it's went in something unintended or something we want to collect community feedback on things and change it for the release.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just because something, I guess, goes to experimental doesn't mean it's going to be like that when it comes to stable release. And so it has been reverted. There is no weapon durability nerf like it was an experimental on stable, so that's all good.
Are you telling me that Wobo is... No, absolutely not. We love Wobo. Wobo is correct. The patch, I think he did the video right after the patch too. And we did have conversation about it. I'm not sure. I don't understand. I don't quite know why we reverted it, but
I do, but I don't know if I can say on it. But the changes were made, and it wasn't influenced by any videos or stuff like that. It was going to be changed regardless of any videos that were brought out about it. And so it was just, I guess, unfortunate timing that the video
happens.
But it's not the end of the world.
And we're not being marketing people, we're just being genuine.
Yeah, we're trying to give you that.
It does happen when the timing is
Yeah, it happens. It is what it is. But look, it's okay. So so that's good news. You can definitely spread around.
Someone on YouTube, are they going to talk about server connection issues on the official? I mean, if you have issues, you feel free to DM us on Twitter. We're open on Twitter, Instagram, and I think
Instagram, Discord.
The best place is feedback trackers. You can just reach out to us. It's better to go there than coming here. Not calling out on you. But we are always here to listen. if anything. So feedback trackers and any other place, it's the best to like report any issues you have.
Yeah,
because we will look into it if there's like any server issues.
Yeah, definitely. We did look into them yesterday, but thankfully it was all resolved.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Cool. And don't go to Wobo and say we told them that, you know, it's
yeah,
just
it is what it is. Look,
be cool.
It happened, and it's fixed now.
He's not wrong, but we're not wrong as well. So
yeah, basically, yeah, in a way, but
yep.
Yeah.
Ooh, all right. You wanna get into this?
I think we'll get into the gaming side of the stream chat. What do we say? Bit of official 128.
Mm-hmm.
I think it sounds quite good. Lynn, thank you for joining us for the first part. It was it's quite interesting to see how all this is doing and how it all works and stuff. And I hope you enjoyed the little information that we did give. If you want to know or like have more bits like this where we come on and just talk about certain things, give a little bit of like behind the scenes info, leave us.
I mean, if there's interest in it, like we'll definitely look to some like behind the scenes videos.
Yeah. Leave us know and we'll pump them out. Yeah, definitely.
All right.
Yeah, sounds good. Right, chat. So I am going to adjust a few things here on the setup so we can get into the game side of stuff, and then I guess we'll get going.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Peace, guy.
Right.
Here.
Thank you, Lynn.
Do I just like?
You can just like go that way.
There's no like cool way to fade me out. I'm going. Bye bye.
Yeah, that'll do. Just like that, I guess.
That's like a very.
It's just abrupt. Oh, here, don't forget your phone.
Oh.
That would be not great, would it?
Bye bye.
Right. Thank you, Lynn. Okay. Right, chat. Bear with me a second while we just kind of adjust stuff and get everything going and so on. Yeah. Okay. Right. Let me see. I think I did update the game and everything, so I'm going to put this onto webcam only, I guess, for right now. I can prep the headset and everything, and I can close all this stuff down. Yes.
Camera's a bit out of focus.
Oh, camera's out of focus. Okay, we will change that next, sir. All right. Bear with me, chat. Launching the game. I'm going to try and focus in this camera a little bit, if we can. There we go. I think that might be it. There we go. That better? That better. That looks a bit better. Okay. We'll chat. Right. Apologies if we did miss any chats, by the way. If we did, feel free to ask them again and we'll catch up and all that stuff. And yeah. But yeah, hope you enjoyed that part. It is interesting to see how it all works and all that stuff. And if you do want to see more of it, again, leave us know. And we can make blooper reels or, more behind the scenes stuff or, any of that type of good stuff. Let me fold up this piece of paper. That's out of my way. What caliber is that behind you? That's a good question. I don't know what caliber it is. It is a big caliber. Don't know what type. I assume it's from like a tank or something. But I can't. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. Alright, chat. Let me find a server. And we'll go from there. Yeah. Okay, we will check out this one, I guess. I'll load in. And then we'll swap scenes and all that good stuff. Will there ever be annual wipes for official? No, I don't think we run on like an annual wipe thing. We wipe when we kind of feel like it, I guess, in a way, or if there's a need to. Random tank shell. I think it is. I think anyway. I'm not sure. But that'll be a tank. That'll be a shell from something fairly big anyway. Ducks is all I want. Chad, I've seen you ask about ducks all since we started the stream. What is going on? Okay, let me go to the live scene. I can turn this off and just let me switch the game capture. Oh, no, automatically done it. Look at that. Okay, cool. Right, so we're going to hop on a bit of Churnerous. And since nothing wiped, I don't know if I have a character. I might. I guess we'll find out soon. We'll see what we have and we can go from there, I guess. Oh, okay, we have a bit of gear. Oh, I must have been on Saka last because I have a lot of like kind of warm weather gear, I guess. Yeah. Cool. Oh dear. Should I get this deer? I don't really have the space for it, I must admit. Alright. Let me go over here really quick. Need to... Oh, I have a fishing rod. Okay. Need to dry up my clothing, chat. It is a little bit wet. Say that, I mean drenched. Okay. Do you have an email I could contact the dev team on? I don't have Twitter or Instagram. I'm trying to get across in the game. Number one, we're sorry for your loss. The best way to contact is usually through them. If you email, they'll just direct you back to our socials. So I would say... I'm not sure what would be the best way then if you don't have either socials. I think. What would be a better way? You know what? I will find out for you. I will send a message. And I will find out properly. Just bear with me. You mean send a quick message and I'll see if there's a way to be able to do it. Right. I've asked. We'll find out soon. So hopefully get an answer. Alright. I don't actually know where we are, currently. I'll try and find out. But let me get this clothing all squared away first. I'm tempted, do I keep the improvised fishing rod? Maybe not. Joito, hello, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. I'm going to dismantle this, I think, just so I'm not like triple carrying. I'll keep the rope. There, and then there, okay. Oh, wait. Oh, I think I know where we are. Okay. Nice, let's see where we're going. So, we've got a hunting scope. PU. Gas canister. Okay, got a bit of gear. Oh, I know exactly where we are, actually, I think, right? Yeah, we're on the coast. Okay. Right. Lee, I got an answer for you if you want to request a cross. Apologies, chat. I just want to get all this sorted. So if you don't have those and you do have Discord, Discord's a way to reach out as well, like via the DayZ official account. But if you don't have Discord either, you can send it to this email, which I will put in chat very quickly. So bear with me. as I try and spell this without making any errors. Hopefully I am so far. Yes. Bear with me, chat. Bear with me. Double check that I have it spelled right. Yes, I do. So if you don't have any of these social media, send an email to that email address I just put in the YouTube chat, and hopefully we'll be able to get you sorted out that way, Lee. So hopefully that'll work. Right. Ooh, well, I'm not sure if this water is clean. May as well empty it and refill. Haste, thank you. Appreciate it. All right. You know what? I'll drink and then we'll keep on. There is a deer. Oh, there is a deer there. Should we kill the deer? It's tempting. It's a lot of food. There's a lot of food just standing there. You know what? We might. I think we'll go for that deer. Start things off properly. Have a bit of food to last us a while. I don't really have space either, chat. You know what? We won't actually. We have a fishing hook. We have some rope. We'll make an improvised fishing rod if we need. You live today, dear. You live today. Alright. Do I have a knife? I have a screwdriver, I guess that'll do. I have a bone knife as well. Joiso, yes. Yes. That would be her. Fixing duping would be nice. Do you have any plans on that? Yes, we are working very, very hard to get them all fixed. That I can assure you. Oh. Right, chat. What weapons will we find today? Will we find a rack? I think the rack is we'll find that fairly easily, I think. Still haven't found the shotgun, so maybe today's our day. Use crossbow. And, yeah. Let's see. The important question, do you have decent pillows this year? This is something, it's a secret. It's a secret. We'll find out when they arrive. Ooh. Go on, swap that over. Alright. Inland, we shall head, chat. There is no rainbows in the game. You think you guys could implement that? I don't know, to be honest, but I would note it down and pass it on that we need rainbows. Drual? Apologies if I'm butchering your name, but glad you're liking the update so far. Alrighty. Peaches? Can I even take these peaches? I guess we eat this fish we can. DayZ, welcome in. DayZ, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, but welcome in. Planning to visit Czech Republic in 6 weeks. Any tips on finding the Sakal bunker? Is it common knowledge where it can be found? I don't think it's common knowledge, and I unfortunately won't be able to share any info on its location on stream. You know, it's obviously something that you don't want to kind of leak, but yeah, I guess that's all I can kind of say on that one for now. Baked Button Basher, welcome in. Hope you're well today. Alright. Right, we'll keep following this path, I think, chat. We'll head inland. I can't remember which way this brings me off the top of my head. Can't remember. But we'll find out soon, I guess. Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought I had this reloaded. Never mind. Got the wrong mag in. Okay. Cool. Wait, did I use... Oh, I used up all the ammo. Okay, never mind. Ah. Box. It's so loud. They're so loud. Right, what do we need? I need to find a pot if I can. Be quite nice. What else? Oh, I do have a backpack. Okay, yeah, but bit of better clothing, maybe. The box quieter. You know, I kind of like that they're like really loud because they like give you a bit of a jump scare every once in a while. So I kind of don't mind it, to be honest. What the... Okay. Okay, just a random gate. That new hacker Sakal stuff. This is Sakal hat. I think I must have been playing on Sakal the last time on this character, and yeah, transported it then over to Cherners. Ours are so much better now. That's good to hear. We are glad to hear that. We are glad to hear that. So many animals around. What the hell is going on? Always the way, chat, right? At the moment, we don't really need food. You know, we're okay. They just killed the sheep. Oh no. Wait. I don't think they did they? Oh no, it's still there. But the shot's down that way. No, I'm not even going to go for those shots. We'll keep heading inland. But it's always the way, right? We're okay for food right now. Just ate some fish. Have a can of peaches on us. Animals everywhere. It'll always be the way now when we're starving, need food, there'll be no animals. Where did the new shotty spawn? It spawns in high tier police locations. High tier police locations. Big Montana, if you message us this information on either Twitter or Instagram, we'll take a look into it. That was a lot of sheep run. Just tuning in, what have you missed so far? Nothing much on the gameplay side. We've just kind of started. We kind of started off the stream talking about the 1.28 teaser and how we kind of create these things. And yeah, with a little kind of inside, behind the scenes knowledge on how we work with these things. And I think it was pretty cool. Okay, we're just outside Stroy, which is good. Wait, where is this? Oh, it's there. No, screwdriver's not a bad weapon. Hey, nice. Alright. Don't know if I want to loot this entire town. Yes, we may as well have a little look. It seems kind of looted already, though. Definitely does. Wear that with that hat. I kind of think I'm gonna drop this maybe and drop this. Take this instead. Change up the style a little bit. What's this town called? I actually don't know. I'll be honest, I don't know. I'm just gonna, kind of any shotties I see as well, chat, I'm just, they have ammo and taking it, just so if we do find one, then I have, enough ammo. We are console players. Why is this PC? Because if I tried to play this game on console, I wouldn't know how to, because I've only ever played it on PC. So, yeah, it would be, for the console players, it would be a struggle to watch. Left the yeah, I did leave that ammo that was on the top of the TV. I'm kind of looking for buckshot, and that was slugs. So I kind of want buckshot over slugs if I can get it. Main reason is I'm more accurate with buckshots. So, yeah. But I have skill issues. I would have skill issues if I was on a console, yes. Can't even deny that. Cannot deny that at all. But we can definitely do some console streams, chat, if you want. If you're down for that, we can definitely do some. Not with me playing, but with somebody who actually knows how to play on console. We can definitely do that. We're gonna find the shotgun this time. We're gonna try. We're gonna try. Have a look. I don't think we're gonna find it in the closest PD, by the way, because it is. I don't think it's high enough tier. But I would not mind finding like an SSG rifle or something like that. Something with a scope would be quite nice to have. How far are you on the sound bugs? You'll think they will get resolved soon. I don't know anything about a time frame for them, but we are working on fixes for them at the moment. So yeah, that's all I can kind of say for now. But once we know more information or when they've been, you know, fixed or whatever, we'll leave you know. I feel better to know we have a designated console player on the team. Yeah, there's a few people that actually do play console over PC. Another crossbow. I was kind of hoping there might be a Mosin or something here. Keep going. We tried to find the shoddy on stream yesterday, ran north for over an hour. Turns out it was south, only realized when we hit Channel Flats. Oh no. How did you make that mistake? Oh no. Guess it happens. Alright, good old Sturai. There's always somebody in Sturai, I feel like. So, let's have a look. I noticed when looking into the rangefinder when it's raining, you don't see the rain effects. Really? I'll have to test that one. I'll have to keep an eye out for a rangefinder. Imagine getting paid to play DayZ, I know, right? Crazy. How are you doing, Rody? Hope you're doing well today. Welcome in. Especially some of the houses around here, I think it seems... Ooh, a repeater. Oh. We'll take that. But anytime now I'm on Churnerist chat, I always try and find, or if I see a spark plug, I always pick one up. Not necessarily for the cars, but usually, you know, if I get a bit of gear or stuff, or I want to switch it up a bit, I'll swap over to Sakal. And so I keep that spark plug on me, because obviously if you swap over to the same server, you'll have your character. And you can then use that for the boat. Actually, I think the boots I have are already better. So I will keep that. Oh. Wow, okay, people are growing food and everything. I thought I heard someone. Oh, never mind. Okay, interesting. There is some food here. Very nice. Okay, oh, drop paper. Okay, so definitely somebody around. Oh, there was recently. Right. Oh! That was a shot. I don't know where it came from, though. Oh, back that way. have here? Box of 380 ammo. Another shotty. Take the ammo. Oh, am I out of inventory space? I am. I'll drop that paper. I think I was keeping that to light a fire, but don't need it now. Right, chat, hang on. I'm gonna sit here for a second. I need to adjust my mouse sensitivity a little bit. Oh yeah, no wonder it was so... Felt like I was... Need to put this up to 11. Like so. Nice. I want to check my video settings as well very quickly. Yep, okay, good there. Okay. Alright. Oh, it's so much better. I was wondering why that... My aim was feeling a little bit sluggish. Another shotty. Will mods be coming to console like they have on Arma? No. No. No mods coming to console. No, no, no. Oh, what? Holy sh... What the f... I wasn't even going to check the roof. Scripted. It's not scripted. Wow, okay. Well, that has certainly... Okay. I did not spawn the shotty in, I swear. Alright. Good to know it spawns there, I guess. Pat, do you know how long it took us to find that, or to try and even look for it on experimental? And the first stream, and we're in at like 20 minutes and we have it. Scripted. Insanity. I can't even take that because I have no space. Oh no. Okay. All right. What the hell, chat? Gonna search tents. Don't know. I usually don't because I feel like I'm just gonna die if I search tents. But yeah, I don't know. Does this wait, sorry. Does this have ammo? Oh, not good, not good. Oh, ooh, blaze now. Not bad. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm really not sure if I want to search the tents. I've only had bad luck every time I went there, so I don't know if I want to go there. Wow, okay, I was really not expecting to find that shotty there, I will admit. But I'm glad we did, I guess. Also running with the wrong weapon out, which is always good. Well, honestly, chat, that is the biggest achievement ticked off today's stream. I genuinely thought we wouldn't find this today, but here we are. That's good. Is there any news for PS players? What news are you expecting? Exactly. R12 achieved. Stream is ending now. Yeah, that's it. We're done. Alright, yeah, no, we'll bypass the tents. Let's bypass them. We'll just head towards Novi Sobor. Then into Starry. Crossplay, we don't have any plans of adding crossplay. Nope. Will there be helicopters? No, no helicopters. No way. The R12 can hold 7 rounds in total. Yeah, just need to find a bit of 308s and we're good. We are good. So, if you're looking for the shoddy, make sure to check Storai police station. Make sure to check the roof, because I was genuinely not going to check the roof. And we would have missed it, so... always worth checking. Oh, Facility, welcome in. Hope you're well today. I've yet to see it. Yeah, that was the first time that we've actually seen it so far, so hopefully we get to use it now. You're doing well. You're doing well. Any plans on fixing the lag switch duplication methods? Yes, we are working on them. That we are. Actually, wait, hang on. There is a hunting stand. I think it's down in the next set of trees. Possibility, chat, we might find a box of ammo there. Wonder will it happen? Guess there's only one way to find out. Yeah, there it is there. We'll check this. We'll check this and have a look. Chat, am I the only one who kind of avoids looting these, like, hunting stands, especially the ones where you have to climb up. I always feel like they're a good place to get like caught out, if that makes sense. Like if you're, you know, if I'm on this ladder right now and somebody shoots me, like I'm in trouble. Oh, speaking of a rangefinder, we have a rangefinder. I usually just avoid them because I'm scared. Nice. Just got the DayZ Frostline Collector Edition, and I can recommend it. Nice. I actually got it as well, and you get this mug with it. Oh, can you see that? Yeah, I think you can see that possibly. You get a DayZ Frostline mug, and so I've been using mine in work to drink my tea out of. Drinking out of it right now as well. Nice. I feel like it actually does keep, probably because it is insulated, but it does like keep my tea warmer for longer, I feel like, anyway, which is nice. Another repeater. No, I would not be half tempted to take a repeater, but I might stick with the BK for now. I'm not really going to loot all this area. I just don't really need to. Yeah, we'll just keep moving, I think. Already to Novi Sub over there. Oh crap, I have no Finally got the R12. Yes, we did. We actually got it. We did. What I'd also like to do, chat, and this would not be for today's stream, but for, you know, maybe the stream after, or however long it takes to get what we need, but I think it'd be nice to kind of get a bit geared up on this character. Then maybe we head over to Sakal for a stream, and if we hopefully stay alive here long enough, we will be able to take everything, get a boat, go to the shipwreck, get the key, do the container runs. Could be something. Could be something to do. Westy, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Mick, yes, that is true. Actually, you can kind of look in those stands, I guess, before climbing up there, which is quite useful. Oh. No, wait, oh, wait, oh, there we go. No, nobody in there. Interesting. Did I see human meat? I think it was a cowboy hat. I think. Is it necessary to wipe PC community servers? With this update, no, it's not necessary. There was a possible issue that some community servers might run into with the horticulture plants, and if you did, you needed to wipe your storage to be able to kind of rectify that issue, but otherwise, like a full one isn't needed. Rooster plushie when? That's a good question. That's a good question. Oh. Let's keep going. Going tricks of the trade. I've gotten so many kills that way from that house. I've actually never gotten a kill doing that on that house, but yeah, I've used it many of a time to look into a house that's locked. I've never gotten a kill that way yet. Maybe one day. You can peek this house like that. Yeah, you can. Yeah, that's always been a thing. That's a very old way of looking into that house. Will there be a time where you guys will add controller binds to PC? No, we don't have any plans to do that right now. I think it's a bit more complicated than just, you know, adding them. I don't know the technicalities of it, but yeah, it's not as easy as you would think. Alright, where do we go from here, chat? I don't technically need to loot this police station now, which was, you know, original intention, so might just loot the hunting store instead. See if I can find some 308 if possible, and then we'll continue to Starry, see if there's a convoy, which I can actually check from here, but I don't see any convoy. So yeah. Might look in that PD, but I really need to find some ammo. Ammo would come in handy. That the new shotgun I have? It is, yes. We found it. Finally, we found it. Yeah, so we'll skip the PD. We won't loot that because not really needed. We could probably get some more ammo for it, but it's not really a priority right now. Looks like it might have already been looted anyway. A bit of eating really quick, chat. Actually, let me keep this on me in case we get rushed. Yeah. Any info on 129? 128 has not even been out 24 hours yet. Day 128. I've not been lucky to get one just yet. You will eventually, Westy. This is the first time I have I found it so far. I could not find it at all during like experimental. Couldn't find it, but we found it there. So yeah, you'll get it eventually, I believe. All right, ammo. Just give me ammo. There's no ammo. Okay. There is a little hunting or like table just down here. We'll check as well because sometimes that can have ammo on it. So we'll give it a look. You never know. You might get lucky. Nothing there. There is a few hunting shacks around. There's one right here. And there's one across the way. I might... Yeah, probably will just loot them. See if we can find some ammo. Become useful. Any plans to add more music to DayZ? The soundtrack is amazing. I don't think there's any more plans to add any more, but yeah, I do agree. I like having the ambient music on and just have it like down kind of low. Adds a bit of a vibe, I guess you could say. Where's this other stand? I think it's over here somewhere. Spike, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Loving the update. Glad to hear you're liking it. Glad to hear it. Where's this other stand? In this tree line, I think. Yeah, there it is. I see it. I seize it. How many devs are on the game? I think it's around 40. I think. Give or take. A handful. What map will we find the new guns on? They spawn on all of them. Everyone. Okay, where are we? There we are. Quickly check this, and then we'll head over, see if there's a convoy, and go from there. Oh, Hunter's Jacket. Ooh, this might be worth taking. Just, yeah, the inventory space. Definitely worth it. Yep, and yeah. Nice. Hey, we're doing good otherwise. We're doing okay for now. Wouldn't there be a convoy here? Not that I can see. Oh wait, am I? Oh no, should be here. Yeah, no. I am. Oh wait, no, I'm looking at the wrong area. No, no convoy. The one thing I'm not looting is the hunting stand, like there, next to the that hill. No way am I looting that. Way too risky. We will. I want to cut across the park bench over here. See if there's anything in that. Never know. Might get lucky. Give me a box of ammo. Oh, there's something on the table. That's a compass. It's a compass. Okay, can we see anyone? I want to head towards the carnival over the other side to, again, check it for ammo. I'm gonna wrap around this way, down and around. Whoa. That's a lot of shots. Shots going on. Military looks quiet. I'm not going to loot it though. Well, actually, I could. I guess I could. I have to drop a weapon though if I wanted to lose it properly. Okay, we'll skip it. 5k hours invested into the game. Thank you. That is a lot of hours. That is a lot of hours, and you're welcome. Okay. Swap over to these, chat. Again, just for the inventory space. Yeah, a lot better. Alright, let's keep heading, get to this carnival, and then we'll go from there. It's gonna get dark soon as well. It's gonna get dark. Seven rounds. God damn it, not the right rounds that I'm needing. Oh well. Shot. Oh, there was a base here? Oh my days. some meat. Seems like the people on this server have been busy raiding. Have some aggro. Actually, what I'm going to do as well, quickly. I'll take this. I'll take this. Just want to repair some stuff while we're here. Is the AK-47 harder as the AKM recoil? No, I would say the 47 would probably be less. Not sure off the top of my head though. That's what I would guess anyway. Alright, let's keep going. Drop loot as well. Yeah, so there's been a lot of like what seems like activity around recently, and either we have missed it all or there's people around somewhere. Okay, chat, now we have an issue. It is going to get dark, and it is going to get real dark. So, because we're on a first-person server, so we might have to check for a different server. Because, yeah, when I don't have MVGs, there's no point streaming in the nighttime. You won't be able to see much. So, we might have to do that. But we'll leave it get a little bit more dark before we do that. Gamma. I do have a scene set up in OBS, so it increases the gamma for the viewers, but I don't have gamma. Don't use that stuff. Ah, I was hoping for a Mosin. Sometimes, if you're really lucky, you'll find a Mosin sitting right here in this house. But not lucky today. We'll see how far we can get anyway. We can probably get as far as Cab before we'll need to possibly swap over. Yeah. If we're lucky, we can try and loot the hunting store here in Cab and see if we can get a bit of 308 there maybe. And then at least we can kind of like drop some stuff then. I hate having the triple carry, but at the moment we don't really have a choice, so yeah. Do the devs have a few favorite modded servers the community have developed? I know on console, the devs, or some of the devs, play Conquest, I think it's called, quite a bit on the console side. And for PC, it really depends on kind of what you're wanting, I guess, kind of play style-wise. 4W, I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well as well. Thank you for asking and welcoming. But yeah, I'm trying to think off the top of my head. There's a lot of different ones out there. There's so many. You know, you have the typical ones like, oh, the hair somewhere. You have the typical ones like you know, Day 1, Zero servers, Karma Crew. You have your really heavily modded ones then, like Rearmed and Aftermath and all of those, and there's so many to pick from. So many. Hashima, yes, we've seen the Hashima map as well. It's very nice. Okay, right, let's loot this. Oh, I thought that was the exit. Let's loot the store down here very quickly, and then we will probably swap servers, I'd say, chat. Because it is going to get dark. It's going to get dark. Oh, where did I drop my shotty? There it is. Nice. Alright, please give us, oh, it's crossbow bolts. No way. Getting unlucky, chap. We're getting unlucky. Okay. Now, unfortunately, we're gonna have to swap servers so I can see. So, bear with me. We'll go up here and log off in a bush and then come back. Are there any plans to improve the modding tools and documentation for the game? I'm working on a map, and more than half the time is spent figuring out how to do things rather than actually creating things. I don't really know off the top of my head. I'm not really I don't know much information about it, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure if there's going to be like any improvements made to it or not. Yeah, I can't really answer. Unfortunately, I just don't really know. Apologies for that. Right, let me swap to this screen and we'll just quickly swap servers. And then have a look. Is the plastic water bottle supposed to sound like a jerry can when you're pouring a drink to someone? I'd assume not. That could be an issue. Right, chat, bear with us. Let's have a look. See what we can find. Let me look. So many choices. Oh. Well, I guess that server will do. I just accidentally double-clicked into one, so... We should have the same characters, so we'll still have the shotgun, and we'll just be spawned somewhere else. Since DayZ shooting is specific, do you think like a practice tool or something can be added in the future? I don't think we'll add anything like that, but I think the best way to kind of, you know, get better at shooting is just to shoot, I guess. You know? It takes a while. Like, it took me a long time to get good at PvP, and I'm still not, the best at it. So yeah, it's always something you have to learn. But it's always the way I've learned as well, or the way people do learn, is to join like PvP focused servers, like deathmatch servers, to be able to improve your PvP skills if you need to. So yeah, I'd assume there's maybe some on console as well. We are back in. Ooh, actually not a bad spawn, Just outside Cherno, heading towards Selene. I like the spawn. This will work. This will work. Can you tell the merch store to add to stock fat boy sizes? Asking for a friend. I will pass the info on to them. I will. Also, when it comes to PvP, it's also good to kind of see what style of PvP works for you. So, like, when I first started playing DayZ, I was terrible at PvP. I was terrible at the game in general. And one of the things that I was constantly doing was just pushing fights. Pushing in, or if I was in a situation, I would just rush. Constantly would die because of it. And I had to kind of, like, take a look at it and go, okay, maybe I am, pushing too much. I need to slow down. I need to, kind of take PvP slower. And go like that. So I do tend to personally play at a bit of a slower pace than others. But I think even in general, the slower pace kind of PvP style is fairly popular, I think, anyway. Oh, I'm being disconnected from the server, apparently. Uh-oh, that's not good. Oh, yeah, there we go. Interesting. Alright, bear with me, chat. Bear with. Cowering in the corner is what I'm good at. Oh, I just... No, I think that server is not working. Alright. Oh, we're joining again. We're in a queue. Even the devs don't have prior queue. We need better in-game settings. This looks awful. I think it's the way my settings are tweaked. Yeah, they don't look the best. So I can... I'll sort them out once we get in. Have a look. But yeah, definitely always good to kind of, have a look at your PvP playstyle, see what works best for you. Are you better off PvPing, at a fast pace, just push, or are you better off kind of, slowing down? I usually run with a sniper because I feel like I'm best with a sniper at times than I am with like a close quarters weapon. Right, let's hope we're in the same spot. I really hope we are, because that was actually a decent spawn. We are. Nice. Oh, I think it's kicking us again. Okay, the server might be busted. If it is, I'll send... Yeah, okay, right. Bear with me, chat. I'm going to send that server info to some people. 1 second. Alright, chap. Sorry about that. Let's have a look again. Which one was I originally looking at? This one? Okay. Are you planning to add more respawn points like a sleeping bag? No, it's not part of the kind of DayZ vibe, I guess. You know, part of DayZ is that permadeath that you have. So, no plans to add anything like that. We are in another timer chat. If you look at this, so yeah. Right, I sent that server to some people, so hopefully they'll be able to be checked because it might be having an issue or something. So we'll get it looked into chat just in case there's anything wrong with it. Are you reading chat? Yeah, certainly am. Coles, the games on both platforms have the same weapons, so you know, just how it is. Seen some streamers with in-game mouse setting issues. Any word on that? If there is any, I know there was some issues. I think some people are having like sensitivity is maybe resetting. But usually you can just... Oh, it's another decent spawn, I guess. Usually you can just delete your DayZ profiles and it like fixes that issue. Oh, we got it below the spawn this time. Okay. I can deal with this. There, I'm gonna go this way. Try and avoid it. Am I playing tomorrow? Don't know, to be honest. I'm not sure. Not sure. To eat and drink. We'll get to the next town. I can eat and drink there. Let's go from that. Really need to find ammo. I'm sick of triple carrying. April, glad to hear you're liking the updates so far. That's what we'd like to hear. Thinking. Do I go towards Prison Island and see if there's a convoy spawn? Might be worth checking. If you're liking the update, weapon raising is my favorite change. Yeah, it's really nice, actually. It's really nice. How does the R12 handle? I think it handles fairly well. I haven't really got to use it much, actually, so we will have to give it a go. have to give it a proper, while before I can fully answer the in-depth question of how the R12 handles. Ooh, beans. That's exactly what we need. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, actually, we'll just hide in here, I guess. Eat up. Alright, let me quickly do something here. Can I do it here? Man. This one. Ooh. Right. Food. Why reduce the durability of 5.56 weapons? Well, you'll be happy to know that they have not been reduced. They haven't been changed in 128. They are the same as they were in 127. So, yeah. You can test it. I'd recommend it, but they're yeah, they haven't changed. They're the same. May as well eat up all of our food. So yeah, it's also something to. We did say this earlier on, chat, but some of you mightn't have been here. It's also good to kind of know that with experimental, it is like a testing branch of the game, right? So just because something goes into experimental does not mean it's going to be in the final stable version when it comes out. So just keep that in mind. Changes might be made in experimental does not mean they will come in like the full release. It's our testing platform, so changes and tests are done on certain things to see how they perform while it's in that testing period, right? It makes sense. So just keep that in mind that, yeah, it's meant to be that way. They were not intended to be released, and as you can see now, they have not been released, so yeah. It's just testing. Alright. Can ski masks carry sicknesses? The people I know have had arguments over if it's true or not. Personally, I think they do, but I don't know, like, actually statistically if they do or not. So I can't really confirm nor deny, I guess. I'd have to ask a designer, I think. Ooh, a rack. I'm not going to take the rack. Well, it's cool that there's one there. I'm not going to loot that PD either. Don't really need to. I'm going to get into this house, shrink up very quickly. And go from there. Yeah, okay. What am I looking for? Water. Nice. And welcome in, hope you're well today. Yeah, the server's not running very well either. I will also mention it to... I will mention it to the team and leave them know that this one's also not running very well. Right, bear with me, chat. I'm going to go full cam so I can get the server info. One moment. Bear with me. At least if this stuff is acting up now, I can at least report it, and then, it can get looked into sooner rather than later. Okay. Let me just disable that again. Nice. Okay. And back we go. Sakal was popping off yesterday. Bunch of PvP situations. Nice. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. I think the new dynamic events and stuff on Sakal definitely add some cool situations to it and stuff. And I know when I was playing on experimental, I was losing a heli crash kind of down south on one of the islands, and I was getting shot at, and it was cool. It makes for some interesting situations, that's for certain. So I do like it. Do you like what has been done? What loot spawns in the helicopter crashes? It is just normal military loot. I don't know what guns, I can't remember off the top of my head. I think it's Western guns. I'm off, have a good one. Almost midnight here, I need my beauty sleep. Understandable. Mighty understandable. Thanks for stopping by and moderating and all that good stuff, and have a good sleep, and we'll see you next time. Okay, there should be, maybe we'll get it. There is a convoy spawn just over here, so maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we will get lucky. Does the marksman scope spawn on Sakal? It's the last new item I can't find. That is a good question, actually. I have no idea. I'll be honest. I'm not sure. I would guess it's probably maybe heli crash or like container loot, maybe. If I were to guess, but I could be wrong. Is the teaser video live on YouTube? Yes, if you do ! Update, it will link you to the link for the teaser video will be in there. Oh. Okay, well, actually, it's probably a good idea that server kicked us out. Once again, let's have a look and see what we can find, chat. Let's do this one. Wait, is this... Okay. Yeah, okay. Well, let's do this one. Okay. Are you able to discuss mods on console? I mean, yes, but the only answer, for them is that they are not coming to console. So, yeah. No mods on console. $20 seconds. Where will we spawn this time? Where will we spawn this time? Ooh, okay. Oh, not a bad spawn either, actually. We are... Gorka's just over there, actually, so it's okay. We will take this. Quick recap for the people who joined late. So, found the auto shotgun so far. And at the start of stream, we kind of done something a little bit different. We talked about the 128 teaser and you know, kind of give a bit of behind the scenes kind of talk about how we how these are created and so on. And yeah, just a little kind of showcase, I guess. And then we've been playing here ever since. So yeah. Right, we still need to find ammo. I'm hoping we will find ammo here. Or if not, at least in Gorka. Okay, what do we have? What do we have? Nothing much so far. This place looks looted as well. Like, really looted. Nice. Ooh, a revolver. That's kind of tempting. It's a little bit tempting, I won't lie. I do like a revolver. Oh my god, that infected scared me. Thought it was a player for a split second. Hey. Ooh. Another PU as well. That is tempting. Yeah, I think we might have to take the Mosin. Oh yeah, more rounds, yeah. Yeah, we're taking it. I will take the hunting scope just in case, but yeah. Mosin it is. Good old Mosin. That'll do. Wait, I want this house. Okay. At least I have to triple carry anymore. Okay, nothing much there. Yeah, this place seems relatively empty. But at least we got a Mosin from it, so... Ooh. Infected in here? There is. Okay, you stay in there. Nothing there. Quick, how we doing? Loving the update. The audio loading in Savannah, he's tweaking though, big echo off it. Okay, good to know. We'll leave the audio guys know about that one. Thank you, sir. Glad you're liking it though. Is the Humvee on Sakal now? No, it's not, no. It is not. Okay, to Gorka we go. Got a PU, badly damaged, but... Alright, is it badly damaged or damaged? Damaged, but that's okay. That's alright. Is it true that a weapon is drawn faster from the left shoulder than from the right? I've never heard that before, so I would assume it's a rumor, but I could be wrong. But I don't think so. I could be wrong. Oops. Right, the chances of seeing somebody in Gorka are probably going to be fairly high, I would assume, chat. Yeah. I'd assume it's going to be fairly high. It seemed like, I can never remember the name of that town, but that town there seemed to be fairly looted, so I would assume there's somebody close by. Hopefully. Kind of want to use the shotgun. The hunting scope gets damaged now. Yes, it does. It does. Which I like. It nerfs all the hunting scope users. Could you show me the video settings you were using? Yes, I can. Right here, and boom. Basically all medium. Where do you find the shotgun? High tier police locations. High tier police. That's where you'll find it. So many animals on these servers today, it's nice. There's cows, we've seen sheep, we've seen foxes, we've seen deer, bears, everything. Alright. Let's see who's around. In Gorka. Oh, are we seeing anything? Oh, it's hard to see through a damage scope. We might check this little industrial area here, see if we can find a cleaning kit or repair kit. Be nice. Try not to get aggroed if we can. Did I find any new items? Yes, we found the shoddy so far. The one item I couldn't find in experimental, I find straight away on stable. So, I'll take it. Get repair kits. Not seeing any so far. Yeah, I'm not going to go over that way. Right. Wait, hang on. I want to get my stamina back to see if I can jump this. I should be able to. Second. Nice. ED is open, so that might mean somebody has been around, I would assume. Back here. This thing. Okay. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Ooh. That is quite good. I really like these reload sounds, chat. Super clean. Well, at least we have a bit more ammo now. It's always good. Okay. Oh, damn it. Thought I'd get away. Oh no, I missed. There we go. There we go. The rangefinder change is interesting. Too bad it got nerfed. I don't think the rangefinder got nerfed. If anything, I got like a major overhaul. Can you drag a friend's wounded body into cover in this? No. You cannot. Why not? I'm going to grab some extra shotgun ammo. Oh, there's paper there. Oh, somebody's beat me to it. Alright. That is good to know. Wolf, thank you for the raid. Welcome in everybody from Wolfstream. Hope you are well. Oh, we get clicked. Alright, well, there we go. Thank you for the raid, Wolf. I appreciate it. Hope you had a good stream and welcome in everybody. Right, anyway, chat. I'm going to leave it there. Main reason being, it's almost home time as well. So, yeah, I think it's a good point to leave it. We found the shotgun, got a Mosin. We're doing good. Hopefully next time we'll either loot up a little bit more on Chernoris or we might just go straight to Sakau. We could have quite a cool mission, I think, on Sakal if we go that route, so we might do that. But yeah, I think we'll do that. So appreciate you all being here. Thank you very, very much. Hope you enjoyed the stream so far. Thank you for hanging out, and we'll do it again hopefully same time next week. And yeah, so on Twitch I'm going to raid another DayZ streamer, so be sure to stick around so we can raid somebody. I will look at that now. And thank you everybody on the YouTube side as well for hanging out. I appreciate it. Let's see, who do we raid? Who should we raid? Let's go here. We'll go to channels. Who should we raid? Let's see. Let me have a quick look. Okay, I know we're going to raid. Right, anyway, chat. Thank you very much for hanging out. I do appreciate it. And we will see you again, hopefully same time next week. So I'll catch you again.